Hi, everybody. So this is a very special reading that I am doing for this total lunar eclipse, supermoon eclipse in Sagittarius sign on 26th of May. It's like a once in a like it's a very special event, not once in a lifetime, but not all the time we get total lunar eclipse. Like that's and lunar eclipse is so important to me, and because it talks about so much about our inner being, our emotion, our structure within, internal structure, the way we navigate in our life, and all this stuff. It's very, very beautiful, and it's coming and it's falling in Sagittarius sign, which is like very exciting. Um, exciting energy here. So I decided to do a special reading for all of you. And it's a free flowing intuitive reading as my other readings as always. And for this I'm using this fairies oracle that I did not use for a long time. This is one of my favorite deck, but it's not, you know this deck speaks to me very differently, so I don't do it often. And then I am using also the mystical moments oracle. This is, believe it or not, this is my first deck I ever got in, like, and this is very special. It means a lot to me. So I also don't do a lot of reading from this. Yeah, so I just decided that I'm gonna be using these two deck, oracle deck, to do this collective reading. Okay, so without any further delay, my friends, let's see what is there. So we got, the first thing we got, this art of seduction. I am getting that everything started, everything, this story can go little bit in back in time. I feel like the story start with this connection, with this deep desire. Like, I feel like you fell in love, or whether it's love or some kind of deep connection, you felt almost like a twin flame kind of connection, pure soulmate kind of connection, past life kind of connection. And you are like drawn to it. Not necessarily you understood everything, why you are so drawn to it, but it's like a magnetic pull that you felt towards it, and towards this person. And it could be person, it could be anything that you love, but I'm getting person, take it as a resonance. So it all started with this magnetic pull towards another person. And I'm getting that not necessarily there is a not necessarily it was immediately reciprocated. It was not immediately reciprocated. You are like almost like, that's why it's the art of seduction. You felt like you need to know the ins and out of how to love. Or maybe it felt like that you don't know, you are like a novice in this new love game, and you feel like, okay, how can I master this art? How can I master this art? Because I'm feeling this magnetic pull towards this new person, towards this career, towards this job, towards this particular thing in my life that blowing my mind. But I am not getting the equal reciprocation, at least not on the surface level. But intuitively I'm feeling this drawn, I'm feeling this pull. So how can I mean, how, like, what should I do, what I need to do? It's like that kind of, you are like, your brain started, you know your engine started rolling, I'm getting. And you felt like you want to give everything, but I feel like you did not. There is like a not a very visceral, immediate verbal communication of declaration of that, those kind of feelings. It's like almost those kind of feelings are sublime in your mind, in your body, in your spirit, in your soul, that fueling your energy to do things, experience different things, experiment different things. But the thing is, it's not verbal yet. It was not verbal. So, and then we got this my dear friend. So it's as you getting into this art of seduction kind of energy, I'm getting that something told you that, hey, look here, you need to go, you need to do things differently. If you do things, it's not an ordinary love. This is the song by Sade. It's like this, it's not ordinary love. It's not an ordinary project. It's not an ordinary life path. You need to do things differently. And this different, no matter how isolated, how bizarre and strange it may feel, but that's your dear friend here. Because look at this, we got this dear friend, and it's like a middle of nowhere, these huge antlers with this girl. I mean, it's like such a surreal, bizarre, almost like a Salvador Dali painting, almost like you're drawing an image, you are drawing an inspiration, or you drew an inspiration or drawing like a image from almost from your subconscious mind, from your dream state. And from this dream state you are told that you need to take a different route, some kind of new journey needs to emerge if you really want to know this art of seduction that you are really interested to know, because you are not getting what you are trying to get, like from this connection, from this pool. And it's almost like this energy, my dear friend, is almost like kind of elude you, kind of this energy kind of seduced you, kind of come with me, come with me. That's kind of almost like angelic, kind of almost angelic fairies kind of calling, that called you, okay, come in this way, you don't know how to do this, let me show you. That kind of energy, that kind of energy. So when you get into that energy, look what you saw. You saw this too. Before I get into this energy, look at this. Bow and arrow. We are in a Sagittarius energy, right? Sagittarius lunar eclipse. So you saw when this energy came to you, you saw that there is something is offered to you, but it has to go through a process of freezing. I don't know how to this, I don't know, they give me this word freezing with the death. So something has to go away, something has to, it's like almost you, almost like this energy kind of, this is very interesting. You saw this is okay, this is a strange surreal energy that calling me. The moment you followed this energy, the follow the track, follow the line, follow the dots, you came into this almost like a huge giant stone statue which says death. And you are like absolutely oblivious. You're like, what is trying to tell me? You are trying to scare me? That kind of thing. So when this energy came to you, you're like, oh, what I need to let go, what I need to let go. But it's offering you something. Look at this. In the hand, there is a small spear. It's all about the worldly treasure is gonna be handed to you. But there was a sense of gothic, a sense of goth, sense of death, sense of like ending, sense of freezing, sense of coldness that you felt. But within this connection, within these feelings, within this scariness, uncertainness, obliviousness, all these things, Sagittarian energy shooting the arrow, it also showed you, it's also showed you, and with this nudity, with this nude body, not completely nude, but nude upper body, especially the exposure of the breast, it's giving me this very fertile kind of, almost like it's want to feed you, it wants to nurture you. So you did not get much of scared, even though the initial impulse was, what, oh my god, this is like a dread dead zone, it's like a cold freezing zone that this dear friend brought me in. But then within that you felt warmth, you felt like you are nurtured, you are gonna be taken care of, you are gonna be looked after of. So there is a warm safety feelings that you felt within this sphere of coldness and freezingness. And from there you felt, okay, you need to do something, you need to shoot your arrow somewhere bigger, you need to shoot your arrow not where you stay physically, not where what your mind, what your like a material cognition mind can comprehend. You need to shoot your arrow somewhere big. And you felt nurtured, you felt that, okay, you felt safe to do that, you felt safe to do that. So you shoot your you are ready to shoot your arrow. You are like, okay, where is my ultimate vision, where is my intention, how can I set my intention, like where this arrow gonna land, how far can I go. So there is an expansion energy kind of took overing, and this came within this freezingness energy. There is a nurture that's kind of made you feel safe. So as you are ready to shoot your arrow, look at this, we got stranded. You realize that, okay, I thought I'm free, but I was not. I thought that I'm on my own. I thought I'm the only person who is here making changes, taking decision, going forward, moving backward, whatever I'm doing, I'm on my own. No, I'm not. I'm stranded. So this, when you felt like you need to shoot big, you need to go big or go home, that kind of energy, because you felt supported by the energy, by your spirit guides, by the universe, by the energy around you, then you realize that how stuck you are. That's the moment, is ultimate realization that you felt you stuck. You felt stuck with the family obligation, maybe you felt stuck within, maybe you felt like, oh, I have been telling myself that I am liberated, I am this, I am that, I have all this vigor and energy. No, there is something in me that is very much feel stuck. So that moment, the moment you feel stuck, it's like almost like it hits you too hard. You did not realize. I'm almost feeling like this strandedness energy, and this 44 broken down to 8 is all about material. So you are like, you all of a sudden felt that earth gravity, all of a sudden you felt that earth gravity, and when you realize, you feel like, oh my god, I am strangled here, I am shackled here, I did not realize that. So that's the realization came to you, and that realization kind of freaked you out, to be honest, kind of freaked you out, and you feel like, okay, I want to go because I want to shoot big, because everything is, you are inspired by this. Remember, this is the your starting point, your beginning energy, your entire energy vortex started to shift because of this pull that you felt. So when you felt this stranded, look at this, you are like, this is like such a rebellious move. You said, you know what, I'm gonna leave everything, I'm gonna go somewhere. But look at this you see that little, whatever it's called, like a hook. This hook is also there. So you may go, many of you have maybe, gone to different places and made some material changes, move shift jobs, move houses, like, or maybe go to a different country, go to a different state, like you feel like there is a volcanic need to shake things up, because you all of a sudden realized, oh my god, I thought I'm a free bird. I thought I have wings and I can go and fly anywhere I want. But the moment I wanted to fly, because the moment this inspiration hit me, I realized, oh my god, I'm in a fucking cage. That realization kind of blew your mind, and you were like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna destroy everything that's holding me back, and I'm gonna uproot myself and go somewhere. So look at this, you uproot yourself and go somewhere, but you are still carrying that hook. It's like, you are you, either you are in New York or in Netherlands or in Timbuktu. If you are you within, so you are gonna be you no matter where you are. So that you did not realize at the time, but you felt like, okay, I am where I am. If I uproot where I am, all this shackle gonna be go away, because shackle is tying me down to this particular state. If I move this state from A to B, the shackle gonna go, but the shackle not gonna go, because the shackle is, hold on, it's you carried this hook with you, but you moved. and it felt like that you made a big changes in your life. It felt like that. It felt like that you made changes. Your rational mind told you that. And then, were you in a different state, different physical space, all this after you made all these changes, there is this mermaid love. You feel like this connection. This connection you felt in a whole different dimension. It's like a mermaid, it's like a shapeshifter. But again, there is this change of dynamics. You felt like you are changing, you are shapeshifting, but still you feel like there is some kind of discrepancy. You feel like you still have not got the full attention, have not got the full attention, involvement, the absolute unity. There is like one has a feather, one has a like one is a bird, one is in the water. So one, like bird cannot swim in the down in the bottom of the sea, mermaid can go there. So there is again this discrepancy, again these changes, again these differences that is unfathomable, but the connection is so strong. You went there, you went to different places, you made all these changes, the connection is still booming. It's and you started shift, something started shift within you. You were like started to shape shift, you know like changing. And you, even though you felt this like distance, you felt these differences, but you it became more and more organic in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. Like how you connected, maybe because I feel like this connection was almost like ethereal. You were like connected with cosmos, connected with mind, connected with ether. No matter where you go, no matter how far you can go to the other end of the world, but the connection is so much, so deep, so strong, that it doesn't matter whether you stay next to each other or go to the other side of the world. Like shapeshift, you kind of your ability to maneuver in life and change with the mutable energy, it's became bigger and bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And after that, this observer, so you stayed in that energy, you stayed in that energy. Okay, by the way, I'm saying in the past tense because I feel like this story started in the time back, but if it is starting now, please take it as a present tense. Okay, please take it as it resonates. Okay, it's all about energy. So don't, so you stayed in that, you stayed in that energy, because there is something, because this energy brought a lot of newness. You can feel the little tweak that's happening within you, the little change that happening within you. So you paid a close attention to that. You observe what's going on within you. You started feeling that how delicately and sublimely things are changing within you. And as you are changing within, the steel started to change outside also, and you are like, you paid a keen attention to that. You are like being true Sagittarian energy here, observing, studying, really learning what's going on, really learning, patiently learning. And it's 50 coming down to 5. It's like what? All about change. You're changing. It's like, but it's not like a drastic change. It's like you are observing this change happening. It's almost like you are the behind the camera and you are seeing through this camera, and all you can see the changing, the molecule change, the particle changing within you. It's like you are observing your own cinema. You are observing your own transformation. That's kind of energy. As you doing that, I feel like many of you could be somewhere here right now in your journey, but it could be somewhere, you could be far ahead or you could be far here, but take it as it resonates. But I feel like many of you are here. It's like you are observing the changing and you are seeing it. After that, what it is, we have this initiation and the honesty. More you started observing that, there is something, a pure energy, or something you felt, that something initiating in you. You're feeling right now. I'm gonna go now in a continuous tense because I'm really feeling collectively we are here at the observance. So I'm gonna go continuous tense here because this is what's happening now. You're feeling more you're feeling that all your energy point is talk, it's getting connected. You feel more aligned, you feel like some kind of spark is going on, and more you feel this spark, more you are getting vulnerable, more you are being honest with yourself, more you can talk about, maybe more you can cry, more you can release, more you can feel, more you can talk to yourself honestly, and really like there is a palpitating heart, like I am not fearful. Your feelings coming in aligned, your feelings coming in aligned, because everything, look at this, all these dots, like tuck, 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 all the dots are lit, because you are observing, you are like you are still in this, you are still observing, and what you're observing is like this. Look at this, look at this. I can hold all these cards. I hope I have 10 hands. It's like, look at this. Like this camera, what you are observing is like this. You are observing almost like X-ray vision. X-ray vision. You are observing what's going on within you. And what you see, what's going on within you is absolutely sparkling. Your energy dots are all connected. You feel vulnerable. You feel power in that. You feel a certain power in this palpitating heart. You feel that power in the palpitating heart. And this is beautiful. This is like you haven't felt your body, you haven't felt your own heart in this way. And it's like look at this, all lit with green. Green is the color of heart. Green is the color of heart chakra. It's like you are like, ooh, oh my god, let me bask in this energy. Let me, you are almost like romancing with yourself, because this is so beautiful. When you feel your heart speaking to you without any fear, heart speaking to you like as if you are their best friend, and you listen to this energy comes blue and green. It's like everything is lit, it's like a watery, and then the green is a heart chakra. It's like absolute beautiful. So then what's happening? Then you come to this, then we after you, I feel like this is, again, we are getting into future energy, but again, take it as it resonates. Many people can resonate with this energy more, because maybe you are in this energy now. Okay, so after this honesty, after this initiation, there is this morning dew girl. You feel you feel there is some sense of sacrifice. I don't like that word sacrifice. I don't know, for some reason I feel like sacrifices feel a little forced. In order to get something, you have to forcefully let go of something. But I don't think we forcefully let go of something. We may think like we let go of something, but it always lingers in the back of our head. So sacrifice doesn't really, until unless it's like a deliberate sacrifice, like when you sacrifice an animal for some kind of rituals, because they cannot fight back. And that kind of, but I feel like we don't really do sacrifice to ourselves. We come to an understanding, finally let go or accept something, even though we can tell ourselves, yes, I'm gonna, from tomorrow onwards my life gonna be changing, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that. That's like forced change, and we feel like I need to let go of this, like, but ultimately we don't, I feel like. But there is this sense coming, it's like you feel like that you need to sacrifice something. I don't know why I got that word. You feel like that you need to sacrifice something, and you are going to be spending some time here, because I'm spending some time here to understand. You will not know exactly what you are sacrificing, why you have to sacrifice, how you can sacrifice, but you feel like you need to sacrifice something. But then this journey, it's telling you, no, you're not. Something you are going to start a new journey here. After all this change, even though you felt like you actually started your change when you uproot yourself, but that was not it. That was just the initiation for you to see your heart in your own naked eyes. But once you saw that, then the real journey starts. And when the real journey starts, this is going to be something new energy, absolute new energy. It's not going to be familiar energy. Sagittarius lunar eclipse, so like total lunar eclipse, changes, and Sagittarius like this traveling energy, like expansion energy. Go see new, new culture, new people, new love, new career, new hobby, new ambition, new passion, new devotion, new dedication, everything is this adventurous mode. Like, look at this, the journey. And this is like it's like a so bizarre journey. It's like a this frail like dress with frail, and then sitting on a, I don't know, it's a goat, you know. And then, but this new journey gonna come with this sense of sacrifice, but you will not know what you are sacrificing, but you are gonna feel a little bit of sadness. That's, I feel like, a little normal when you start something new. So when you start this new journey is not about changing, go different places, all these things. It's not about material, move and shake kind of energy. It's not that. It's a different kind of energy. It's a different journey. So as you start your new journey, look at this undressing of the salad. You start with impossible. You start with impossible because you are ambitious. You are confident. You are ambitious. You start with a new, you feel like, okay, I uproot myself. I went from New York to Timbuktu, but nothing really happened. I gained a new perspective. Now my journey is starting. So, okay, so I need to be real with myself. And there is a lot of shit over there. I'm sorry. And, like, I need to clear up a lot of stuff. I cannot just pack and leave. I cannot escape. Escapism not gonna help me. I need to be grounded in this, where my life I have built. I cannot escape from my life. The only life I have is the life I am living. So I need to take responsibility to where I truly live, like my life itself, the like whatever life I have built so far. And there is a lot of mess, willingly and unwillingly, I have created, or the atmosphere or the surroundings have created for me. So I need to do a magic trick here. I need to do a stunt here, that undressing of the salad. I need to this, but this unnecessary thing that I don't want, this unnecessary thing that held me captive, that held me bondage, that held me like kind of very 3D limited mentality with the stranded, that you realized at that state. So there is a lot of cleaning I have to do, my friends. You are like feeling, I have to do a lot of impossible cleaning, heavy duty industrial cleaning I have to do. So you started with that. And then as you get into that undressing of the salad, you are not stressed. There is like a friend's energy. There is this hooray kind of energy, let's do it. You are getting help, excuse me. Okay, so what's happening, right where you are undressing the salad, do you, in that process, it's not actually stressful. Undressing of the salad can be very stressful. Oh my god, I did not know that I have created so much mess in my life. I thought that I'm creating a garden full of flowers, full of produce, full of herbs, but look at this, all I can see is weed. And then there's like a gem hidden within the weed, so I have to go through all these things. It can be very stressful, but you are not stressed. You are not stressed. There is a very like okay, let's do it, adventurous energy. That's the Sagittarius lunar moon is like lunar eclipse is bringing. It's like this ambition is so powerful that you are actually enjoying this challenge. You are actually this enjoying this challenge. There is like a friends. It's like almost like, let's do it. This is like so bizarre, so new, so different, but let's do it. And you are getting supports. You are, because your energy is uplifted. Your energy is like not scared of this new challenge. Your energy is like, let's do it. Like that kind of energy. I'm getting this jovial power, agility boost, energy boost, and you are getting this friend support here. Look at this. After this, the Kruag and the Fawn. This is like Ace of Cups, and this is like a Taurian focus. Taurian focus with the Ace of Cups. 5, 3, and 5, 8. So it's like you are like going through. You are not bothered by material entanglement. You are vibing in a high vibration, you are vibing in a high vibration. Energy is kicking in. All you can feel is energy. You are not limited with your material structure. You are not limited by this material limitation. You are not limited by this fearfulness of, oh my god, this is so much work, oh my god, this is impossible, undressing of the salad, impossible work, but you are doing it. It's like your love is flowing, love is flowing. You are open, you are open, you are open. You are doing things like, before maybe things can take days to get clarity. Now you are getting clarity in 5 minutes. You are before some task may take you 2 days to do that. Now you are doing it in 2 hours. It's like that kind of clarity, that kind of swiftness, that kind of smoothness is coming, and you are getting done a lot of things, a lot of progress, in the real world. But this progress doesn't feel like a fight. This doesn't feel like a bullfight. It Taurian focus, but it's not like a bullfight. It doesn't feel that cumbersome. It doesn't feel that effort. You are moving through this energy like this is your home ground. That kind of energy, is coming to you and kind of okay, and paving a path. But this path is lit by changes. This path is lit by full of emotion, power, love, acceptability, acceptance, openness. It's a very vibrant energy, very vibrant energy. Oh god, I love all this. And look at this energy cycle. Let this energy cycle, and in the middle of all this honesty. You are not taking your eyes away from your heart. You are your best friend with your heart. You listen to your heart. You listen them cry, you listen them smile, you listen them giggle, you listen them somber, you listen them brood, you listen them gloom, you listen them everything. You are your best friend of your heart. This heart is right in the middle of all this energy that's coming to you. Look at this. I want to show you. I want to show this so that I want you to know what's coming. What's coming. Look at this. Oh god, how can I hold? Okay, look at this. All this energy right in the middle. Honesty. Your heart, palpating heart. Let it be vulnerable. Let this heart beat. Let's hear the heartbeat sound. Let's get all this cacophony, all this noise, all this distraction fade away and just listen to your heartbeat. That's the energy. That's the energy here. Okay. Oh my god, this is so nice. Life is beautiful if we only know like how we can look at it. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. What's come next? Pure nature and sleeping beauty dream. You are getting in tune with your something that is innate. That you are getting you are going back this stage of innocence. You are going back this stage of ultimate possibility, ultimate ambivalence of possibility. Nothing is restricted. When that stage, you remember when we were all kid. Like I remember when I was a kid, like people will ask me, "Oh, what do you wanna be when you grow up?" And I will literally, I will say the most random thing. I don't know. I will say I will be astronaut. I will say I will be a bird. I wanna be like all these kind of things. I always wanted to be like that kind of that doesn't make sense, but in our brain when we said all this answer to our elders, it absolutely makes sense. When I was 5 years old, it absolutely made sense to me to be an astronaut and fly in the sky. But it may not make sense to them. They feel like, oh, this childish ambition, this childish naivety, innocence. But it was not innocent. It was like truth to me at the time. So you are going to this pure nature. You are going to this energy is bringing you, it's getting rid of everything that did not let you see the vision. It's getting you back to this dream state, a pure dream state where you can nurture this unfathomable dream. Unfathomable, that people cannot fathom in material reality. But you are going back to that state to really draw that dream again, that pure, that speak to your nature. That unveil your nudity. What is nudity? This nudity is like where You don't need anything to cover you up, because everything you are. There is nothing to be covered up, there is nothing to be revealed, everything exposed at the same time, everything hidden. It's like the state of ambivalence and pure sense of possibility. That's the dream state you are going into. That's the dream state you are going into. And what's you are coming out of it? You're coming out of it blank, tabula rasa. You're creating, you are whole new. You can draw any way you want. The life is your garden, your life is your garden, your life is your canvas, your life is your whole spectrum. You draw as you like, and that's gonna be the structure of your life. There is no structure, there is no footprint to follow, there is no rules, there is no, nothing has been told. You are starting fresh, you are creating your own environment, you are creating your own world, you are creating your own aura, you are vibing. And however you want to take it, you wanna take inspiration from wherever. You can go back in time, go back in time. You don't have to stay in 21st century. Go back in time in 18th century and see how people live, how their life was like, how their emotion was. You are bringing this, all this, you are time traveling, you are getting inspiration from wherever you want. Life is expanding, and you can draw all this inspiration for every angle from the world, and you can build your life, you can build your own garden. Nobody told you that you have to put like blue lilac next to sunflower. You can bring the like a hibiscus as some kind of, I don't know, like names are not coming, as some kind of wild flower that nobody heard of. Maybe that flower used to grow back in northern Asia in 1920. You are bringing that flower into your garden, you are planting that. You see that expansion. You can go anywhere, go anywhere, fetch inspiration. Take this, nothing is time limited, everything is open ended. You are getting into that. And look at this, it's structured, it's supported by this fairish sword, the truth. It's supported by this truth. You feel, you are gonna be like, you are feeling like you are guided by your inner truth. You are guided by the, oh my god, my nose is itching like hell. You have no idea how I'm controlling. I'm like contracting and expanding my muscles around my nose because it's like constantly itching. Oh wow. So it's like that. You're like guided by everything feels straight, everything feels like ultimate clarity, no doubt. A straight like a state, you are starting a new state of absolute clarity, and everything feels so smooth, everything feels so smooth. Look at this absolute clarity led by elixir of life. Such a beautiful card, beautiful card. I remember when I first got this deck and I look at it and I feel like, oh my god, I really feel like I want to be a mermaid and I want to live my life right at the bottom of the deep ocean and just feel the water, feel that heaviness that world has to bring, that cannot penetrate this water, but feel that weight of it and just feel everything. That's the elixir of life. You are like your like ability to, like, this is the combination, clarity with feelings, like that is, and this again, big get like focused on this day and night. Number one, you are starting day one, day and night is like a combination of clarity and feelings, combination of body and mind and ether, everything. Ether is nothing, it's a combination of mind, body, seriously, mind and body, like feelings and intelligence, feelings and mental power. It's like your body and your mind. That is when it gets together. That's when the ether comes. That's when the ethereal energy comes speak to us, because it got the channel to channel, because all the things are clear. So that's what's happening, and it's like a day and night. You are not, you are not naive, you are not in any kind of under false interpretation of life or fall under assumption of life. The life is about day and night. It's about everything. It's not about just light, it's not about just purity, it's not about, it's everything. Everything is coming together. Everything is coming together, and you are like so soaked in all this. You are like you are lit by the force of regenerative force of life, and it's coming together day and night. This card is like speaking to me so much. There is a gentleness. There is a gentleness towards your own life, towards your own move, holding the sun, thinking about the moon. Beautiful. It's like there's polarity, duality, polarity, bringing together. At the in the middle, you are there with the calm serenity, but at the same time, there is a volcanic feelings, run deeps, absolute clarity. Mind is open as sky, that kind of, and you are in the balance. You start with that. It's like almost like getting this full energy. But this is, I feel like this energy is much more potent than full energy. It's not just led by instinct, it's led by instinct, intuition, ethereal knowing, that kind of whole new beginning. The beginning doesn't start here when you uproot yourself. The beginning start here all the time. All these things. I hope you get something out of it. This is absolutely beautiful. And have a wonderful, wonderful lunar eclipse, like new cycle starting. However you want to manifest, however you want to address that new energy, go forward. And I hope nothing but best to all of you. You have no idea how all of you means to you. This is a space for me that I come here with my utter honesty, and I pour my heart. And I'm learning, I'm learning how to not to be. Sometimes I hold myself back. I can feel that. Sometimes I am not as honest as I would like to, but I am I am allowing this space to be completely my safe zone where I can unleash myself to you. Have a wonderful day, friends, and I will talk to you next time. Take care. Bye bye.